Aloha Friday.
Well, aloha. It's Friday. And this is Jamie Barber from Jamie Barber Homes. Friday, it's getting to the end of January. Isn't that crazy that we've already gone that far? Um, we're going to discuss a little bit about the Fed and real estate because that's what we're here for. Again, the real estate market, not a lot of inventory. So it's a good time if you're going to sell. And if you're a buyer, it's probably a good time to buy as well. We'll get into what a quick blip into what's happening with the Fed. So let's look at 2022 since we're at the start in January, the end of January. Experts are forecasting that 2022 will be another year of the housing market favoring sellers over the buyers. As we learned last year, the housing market is short by as much as 66.5 million homes throughout the United States. And that's according to the National Association of Realtors, which, of course, I belong to. And this is just simple economy 101. You know, too many qualified buyers chasing too few homes. Mean home prices will continue to rise as long as interest rates don't get too high. And if they do, the housing market will finally slow down and become more balanced. Yeah, I wouldn't count on that happening in the near future. But according to the Federal Reserve Bank, they're thinking to start raising interest rates to help curb the inflation levels. They had a meeting earlier this week, on Wednesday, and the Fed could pull the trigger and raise interest rates in March with more raises to come. And then Powell seemed to be leaning in that direction. Now, if you're selling this year, keep these tips in mind for an easier, speedier sale. Price your home correctly. If the past few years have proven anything, it's that buyers will pay almost anything to get a home. Bidding wars were common. They may be less so in your in actually they weren't really less so here. There were definitely quite a few bidding wars, but the bidding wars have definitely come down. My last few deals, I haven't had a lot of bidding wars. It's been pretty cut and dry. So pay attention to the numbers your agent brings to the table. Pricing your home competitively may generate a number of offers in excess of the list price. What you want is to generate interest and showings, and a pie in the sky price won't do that. You're going to limit the amount of people that want to see your house. You're going to cut them right out of the deal just from the start. All right. So even with the even with not that many homes on the market, overpricing will cut some of your buyers right out of the deal. So if you make it fair, and maybe even a little below, you're going to generate more people coming to look at your house, which counterintuitively will probably drive the price up even more. Make your home stand out online. There may be there may not be a crowd of homes for sale, but you want yours noticed for all the right reasons. Anyone looking in your neighborhood will see that your home is for sale, but they're probably pretty seasoned buyers at this point, and they'll quickly be able to tell if your home is a possibility. So do what you can to make your home look as clean and polished as possible. Strip your home of all your personal effects and artwork. Clear out half the furniture, or all in some cases. Repaint the walls white or some neutral color. Buff the floors and put on neutral bed coverings. Give your home a deep cleaning. Regrout dirty tiles and replace carpet as needed. Replace old fixture with modern LED lights. Open the window shades or remove them and clean the windows. You want your buyers to have them visualize themselves living in that house, and they can't do it with all your stuff still in that house. Now, charming exteriors will get noticed faster, and if prospective sellers do a drive-by showing, your home must dazzle them into stopping and taking a closer look. To that end, repair anything that's broken, repaint where needed, Be sure to shovel the driveway and walkways so prospective buyers don't have trouble coming up to their front door. That's if you live back east. We live here in Southern California, so there's no shoveling the driveway, but there is cleaning. We're getting wind and we've got a lot of leaves right now, so make sure you sweep the driveway. Once spring comes, plant colorful flowers, edge your lawn, decide if your front door and walkway could use sprucing up with a coat of paint or a complete refresh. Decide in advance what's the minimum acceptable sales price to you and stick to it. One of the biggest mistakes sellers make is letting greed get the best of them. Either they set the price too high and they have to go through painful rounds of list price reductions, or once an offer comes in, they fight tooth and nail for every last dollar instead of negotiating to get the deal done. The best thing that you can do is decide what is the minimum price you'd be willing to accept. Write that number down, and when the first offer rolls in, look at that piece of paper and see how it compares to the offer. If you're at or above your minimum acceptable price, you're in good shape. Everything else is gravy. And if you get your minimum acceptable price, we think you should relax, feel good about the deal. The minimum of what you were expecting. We believe that the best real estate deals happen when everyone walks away happy. That's the way I like to do it. It's got to be win-win. Everyone's got to win. You really don't want a loser and a winner, because eventually that's going to come and bite you in the butt. As a seller in 2022, resolve to move on from your home, grateful for the time you spent there, and the buyer who will care for your home going forward. All right. Well, this is Jamie Barber from Jamie Barber Homes, giving you a little idea of what to do if you're a seller. You have a great weekend and enjoy it. And hopefully you have the time off. And remember, it's Aloha Friday. No work till Monday. Unless you're in the real estate business. Then you got to work all weekend. Actually, it's sometimes 7 days a week. But enjoy yourself. And if you have any questions or you want to buy or sell a home, you can get a hold of me, Jamie, at jamiebarberhomes.com. All right. Have a good weekend. Enjoy yourself.